Hey everyone, welcome back to Quick Learn Podcast. I'm Alex, and I'm here with my co-host Hazel.
Hi there. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects every one of us, our daily routines.
Exactly. From the time we wake up to when we go to bed, we all have habits that shape our days. But have you ever wondered how different people structure their routines?
That's such an interesting question. In this episode, Alex and I will share our own daily routines, from how we kickstart our mornings to how we wind down at night. We'll also give you tips to build a routine that's productive and balanced.
Let's kick things off with mornings. Hazel, how does your day usually begin?
Well, Alex, I'm not naturally an early bird, but I try to wake up around 7 a.m. My alarm goes off, and the first thing I do is sit up in bed, stretch my arms and legs, and take a few deep breaths. It helps wake up my body and mind.
That sounds like a peaceful way to start the day. I wake up a bit earlier, around 6:30 a.m. The first thing I do after turning off my alarm is drink a big glass of water. It's my way of hydrating after hours of sleep.
That's a great habit. Staying hydrated in the morning really boosts your energy. After I stretch, I head to the bathroom to wash my face with cold water. It's an instant wake-up call.
Absolutely. I do the same. After hydrating, I wash my face, brush my teeth, and then spend a minute or two looking out the window. It helps me feel grounded and ready to start the day.
That's a nice touch, Alex. After freshening up, I like to spend about 10 minutes journaling. I write down 3 things I'm grateful for and a quick to-do list for the day. It sets a positive tone.
Gratitude journaling is such a great idea. I plan my day as well, but I usually pair it with my morning coffee. Speaking of which, let's talk about breakfast.
Breakfast is one of my favorite parts of the day. My go-to breakfast is oatmeal. I cook it with almond milk and top it with bananas, chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey.
That sounds delicious and healthy. I'm more of an eggs and toast person. I usually have scrambled eggs with some spinach or avocado on whole grain toast. It keeps me full and energized.
Eggs are such a versatile breakfast option. On weekends, I sometimes treat myself to pancakes with fresh fruit.
Pancakes are a weekend classic. But during the week, I stick to simple options like a fruit smoothie or yogurt with granola if I'm in a hurry.
And let's not forget drinks. I always have a cup of green tea in the morning. It's soothing and gives me a gentle caffeine boost.
For me, it's coffee. Black coffee, to be precise. It's my go-to morning fuel.
Whether it's tea, coffee, or juice, having a morning drink is such a comforting ritual. After breakfast, it's time to dive into work or study, right?
Exactly. Since I work from home, I start my workday by organizing my desk. A clean workspace helps me focus. What about you, Hazel?
My routine is similar. I commute to my office, so I make sure my bag is packed with everything I need the night before. Once I arrive, I spend the first 15 minutes checking emails and planning my tasks for the day.
That's smart. For me, I follow the 2-hour focus rule. I tackle my most important tasks first thing in the morning, like writing scripts or preparing presentations, while my mind is sharp.
That's a great tip. I also like to work on my most creative or challenging tasks early in the day. Later in the afternoon, I focus on meetings or less demanding tasks.
And breaks are so important. I take a short walk every 2 hours to clear my head and stay active.
Me too. During lunch, I try to step outside, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Fresh air really recharges me. Speaking of breaks, let's talk about lunch. What's your typical lunch like, Alex?
I usually keep it simple, sandwiches or soup. Heavy or greasy food makes me feel sluggish.
That's smart. I prefer salads or sandwiches with some fruit. It's not just about the food, though. I use my lunch break to relax, read, or listen to music.
I like taking short walks or doing light stretches during lunch. It clears my mind and recharges me for the afternoon.
Absolutely. Taking time to refuel and recharge is crucial.
Let's move on to evenings. Hazel, how do you unwind after a long day?
I like to cook dinner, which is also a way for me to relax. After eating, I spend some time reading or listening to music.
That sounds nice. I usually have dinner with my family, and then I enjoy a light workout or yoga session. It helps me decompress.
Yoga is such a great idea. After dinner, I also prepare for the next day. I lay out my clothes and write down any tasks I need to remember.
That's smart planning. I end my day with a cup of chamomile tea and a bit of journaling. It helps me reflect on the day and feel calm before bedtime.
I've heard that having a consistent bedtime routine is key to good sleep. Speaking of which, what time do you usually go to bed?
Around 10:30 p.m., I try to avoid screens at least 30 minutes before sleeping. What about you?
Same here. 10:30 is my goal. I also avoid using my phone and instead focus on reading a book or meditating.
Before we wrap up, let's share some tips for crafting a balanced routine. My top tip is start small. If you're looking to build new habits, focus on 1 or 2 changes at a time.
That's a great point. I'd say consistency is key. Even small habits, like drinking water in the morning or taking a 5-minute break, add up over time.
Absolutely. Also, don't forget to make time for yourself. Whether it's exercise, hobbies, or simply relaxing, self-care is vital.
And remember, routines aren't one size fits all. Experiment to find what works best for your lifestyle and goals. Hydrate, to provide or restore water to your body. Example, drinking water regularly helps hydrate your body.
Refreshed, feeling re-energized. Example, after a good sleep, I felt refreshed.
Prioritize, to focus on the most important tasks first. Example, I prioritize my to-do list to stay organized.
Recharge, to regain energy. Example, short breaks during work help me recharge.
Productive, achieving a lot of work. Example, a good routine helps me stay productive.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you enjoyed hearing about our daily routines and picked up some ideas for your own.
Thanks for listening. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to share it with a friend or leave us a comment with your favorite daily habit.
And don't forget to tune in next time for more tips and conversations to help you learn and grow. See you next time on Quick Learn Podcast.
Bye for now.